Sir, you're charged with especially aggravated kidnapping. You're also charged with aggravated assault, and you're charged with theft of a firearm worth less than $2,500.
You're talking about stuff that is not relevant.
Hello and welcome to the Court of Public Opinion. I am the Recovery Addict, and boy do I have a case for you today.
Why is the dog chewing on this guy?
I think they have got the wrong guy there.
Got the wrong guy, and the dog was biting him.
He roughened him up quite a bit. There's a lawsuit.
This is the next search on February 28, 2020, 7:44 p.m. How period does the FBI find people? The people's misspelled P-E-O-O-P-L-E.
I object.
Did the defendant find out how the FBI finds people in this case? Oh, she found out.
Because he's the guy.
Welcome back to the Court of Public Opinion. I am the Recovery Addict. Happy Friday afternoon. It's good to have you all here. Welcome. Especially, it's good to have Kayla Newell. Kayla, there's the volume. Okay, found the right lever. Kayla, congratulations, first in chat today, this afternoon. Probably for the whole weekend, Kayla. I hope you don't have any plans. Kayla, I realize it's the holiday season and everyone's doing things. I hope you don't have any plans. Because winning the internet on a Friday afternoon is like a double whammy. That means you take care of the internet throughout our live stream and then continue taking care of the internet throughout the weekend until we go live again Monday. And we have a big show on Monday, so nothing can break between now and then. Kayla, let's see. Kayla says, I'm free. I've done the hair for 2 weeks. Good. Yeah, this is perfect. It's almost a Festivus miracle. Kayla, had it happened, well, this may be a Festivus miracle, that you are free and available and now send us to internet ownership. I love it. Congratulations, Kayla. The internet's all yours. This is going on your permanent record. Welcome, one and all. All right, don't make us bring the grievances. Yes, we don't want any grievances in Kayla's direction. It is good to be back. Oh my goodness, it is late in the afternoon a little bit, but we had to come back because we have a couple things to talk about, and one of them is this. Air drums. Boom. After who knows how long of deliberation, 6 jurors in Washington and Thurston County were able to reach a conclusion on most of the issues that were presented in front of them. Joel Roswall, charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault, 1 count of reckless driving, presented no defense. But as we know, the defendant is innocent unless proven guilty in the court of law. Defense said we're going to hang it all on the prosecution here because we don't think they proved their case. It went to the jury after 4 witnesses for the prosecution presented evidence against the defendant. The jury deliberated for an unknown amount of time before returning a verdict. And Thurston, Washington, delivering in a way only Thurston, Washington can do, failed to live stream the verdict. I apologize. There's no video to bring you, but there's a big but. Well, that doesn't sound good at all. There's an exception. There is good news. There is good news. We have an amazing mod by the name of Josh, who got on the phone and made probably enough phone calls that he got on the do not call list for Thurston County, Washington. Pestered all the right people, asked all the right questions, and we do have the verdict for you. The jury returned a verdict where they said, yes, he is guilty of 1 count of aggravated assault. And yes, he is guilty of 1 count of reckless driving, but they came back hung on the 3rd count of aggravated assault. It sounds like the driver did not get the charge against the driver, aggravated assault, did not count. The kick in the window did not count, but the physical altercation with the passenger may have, or vice versa. We don't know. We don't know which one was which one was not. So we do have a verdict. Thank you very much, Josh. What we don't know is when sentencing will be or if a sentence has been imposed. So we're going to keep an eye out for that, and if we do get information on that, we'll let you know. But there was your verdict. Now we have resolution. Now we can have a weekend. Josh, thank you. Josh is the YouTube OG. That was the verdict. Crazy case out of Washington. Not as crazy as the eyebrow case. I think the eyebrows were probably a little crazier. But yeah, reckless driving, little road rage, little road race, big truck, little car, big egos on both fronts, and people crossed the line. Apparently, Joel Roswell, who if it's the same Joel Wayne Roswell as we're finding, may have other either pending charges or convictions of the same type, meaning assault. What that means is the penalty could be higher, especially if there are prior convictions. So we'll watch out for that and see if we can find anything. Thank you, Josh. We're all doing a hip hip hooray for Josh today. I don't want to know, but I'm pretty sure the verdict came back probably after 20 minutes or something. I don't want to know because I stayed up till midnight hitting I think I sprained my thumb on my remote, hitting the refresh button. Refresh. To see, and they never live streamed it. So yes, guilty. He's guilty, but of only one of the two charges of aggravated assault, and that he's guilty of the reckless driving. So just let this be a lesson to you. This is the second time I think we've seen a conviction when you cross over the Gore Point in Washington. The Gore Point being that little narrowing strip of land between the main road and the exit. So don't do that. And you'll probably stay out of jail. So, yes, and now I have agreements with Thurston County. I really do. There's a case I just saw. So we have a buffer. I'm not sure who it is. Let's see. Oh, here we go. You better thank Shirley Knott, who alerted the verdict in the comments in the first stream today. It was about 35 minutes after the live ended. There you go. Shirley, thank you very much for letting us know. We would have sat here forever. Never would have known. Shirley, I apologize. I did not see it. I'm glad the mods did. Thank you, Shirley. I do miss a lot of the comments, unfortunately, especially when it goes fast. Lacey Spano, 14 months today. 14 months today. We're going to put it on the screen. All caps is good. It's been 14 months, guys. I love all of you. No exceptions. That's great. So very much. Thank you very much, Lacey. Congratulations. It would not have been the same without you. I appreciate your support for 14 months. That's wonderful. Shirley Knott, there's the shout out, and there's the on-screen recognition. Everyone, if we can all properly thank Shirley. Thank you. Yes. Keep it up. Yes, she did wonderful. Thank you, Shirley. Okay, that's enough. All right, that's good. Shirley, thank you very much. Appreciate that. No exceptions. Is your AC working? Yes. I have a fan on in the office. Does that count? The fan is going. Why are the lights orange? Did I do that? Have they been orange this whole time? They're back to rainbow again. All right. Let's see. Matthew was discharged, and we're at the hotel for the night. Yes, that's good news. He's finally resting comfortably. Thank you for your prayers. Wonderful, Melissa, Matthew, both of you. You're a lot of people. You're in a lot of people's thoughts and prayers. Hope for continued recovery and regain full health and activity. So, good luck to the both of you. Appreciate you. If you just stumbled in here and you're wondering where are all the people I know and why are all these mean-sounding names in chat, like Just a Girl Barking and Don't Poke the Toe, hashtag Gore Free Washington. The reason people are changing their names temporarily is because Festivus is coming up on Monday, and we are going to be doing a Festivus show where we will invite you to call in with your funny and humorous or, not hurtful, hopefully, grievances, and you can air your grievances on Festivus. We'll have the Festivus poll. It will be everything will be set up. I even have the Festivus candle, which I'll give one more sniff to. Okay, you have to sort of clear your airway to do this, to give it a full. Here we go. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. It doesn't get any better every time you smell it. It's like it gets worse. It's like you remember, oh, it didn't smell good, but then every time you smell it, it's like, but I don't. It was really, really bad. This is. It says it's scented like what, apple and maple bourbon, but it actually smells like disappointment infused with grievances. So we'll be lighting that, and I'll be taking the brunt of that end, as the scent will permeate the studio. That's going to be happening on Monday as well. Oh, it's not good. It's not good. Yeah, if there's somebody you don't like that you have to give a gift to, I'm thinking like in-laws or something like that. Here's your candle. Here's your candle. Whew, that's a doozy. I was thinking it would smell something like apples and spicy maple bourbon pickles. That's what I thought in my head. I'm like, apples and spicy maple. I like both. It smells like neither. I don't know. Take the lid off the candle, put it outside for the night. I don't want my cat to sniff it and die. That would be bad. My nose is like rebelling. It's like eyes are starting to water. Nose is starting to run. It is a foul-smelling candle. Just wait till you light it up. I'm hoping, Genjo, I have my fingers crossed that when I light it, it's like those cheeses that smell bad but taste good. And I'm gonna need some tissues here. My nose is just like that, or I'm gonna sneeze. Did not like that. Is this a urine scented candle like lawn lumber? No, but I think that would not be as bad. This is pretty foul. It's pretty foul. Anyway, we've got a court case. I don't know what's happening in this court case. It's just a moment ago. It just happened. I want to bring it to you, this live little hearing with an in custody. And I don't know if mental health is needed. So I'm sort of gonna tread carefully here. But I just saw this one. I want to bring you this and see what exactly is happening. But can we hear Judge? Yes. Okay. Can we hear? We're in a Legion County jail.
I'm not a camel.
Good afternoon. Your name?
I'm from Harry Potter.
LaFountain.
All right. So, Mr. LaFountain, you have a show cause on one, and looks like should have been arraigned on this one. So we'll do the arraignment. This says on November 1st of this year on Northside Park there in the city of Otsego, you have a misdemeanor for being there outside of park hours. That is punishable by up to 90 days in jail, $300 fines and costs. You understand the charge?
Yes.
Do you wish to enter a plea of guilty or not guilty to that charge at this time?
Guilty.
And has anybody forced you or threatened you to make you plead guilty?
No.
His rocking
Are you pleading guilty to this because you believe you are guilty of this?
is a concern.
Yes.
Were you present in the park there, Otsego, after hours?
Yes.
All right. So I do find that is a factual basis upon which I can accept your plea and that your plea is knowing and voluntary. It would just be fines and costs at this point. What we mean by that is it's a $50 fine. With that is statutory cost of $75, crime victims' rights fee of $75, and state cost of $50. So you have a total of $250 on this one. I wrote right on there you have 90 days to pay that. If you need more time than that, that's okay. But you have to call the court and ask to get put on a payment plan, all right? The other case is a show cause, meaning this is an old file, but you still owe something on it. Looks like reason you were here for show cause is you still have outstanding fines and costs on this in the amount of $673.44. Were you ever making payments on this case?
Have I ever?
Yes.
Sorry, what?
So you were making payments, but you haven't made a payment in a while. Are you able to make payments again?
No, I don't believe I ever made payments.
All
I
right.
never made
Well, we
payments.
need you
I
to
don't
make
know
some
how
kind
to.
of payments on it. You understand that?
Just put me in jail. I really don't understand the life. I don't understand life. I'm a kid that fails. Just please, just fail me again and again and again. Just a failure again and again and again.
All right, so listen to me. Is this the only other reason you're in jail? You would get out of jail. I would let you out of jail, but that's because you're going to tell me that. How do you support yourself? Do you work?
No. People
So
pay.
how do you
people
support
pay for my
yourself?
living. The family.
Okay. You're able to trade community service for this in lieu of some of those fines and costs, but you got to do something. Otherwise, you just stay in jail.
Emily, welcome. Emily Outdoors, welcome to the
Good.
gallery.
Well,
Thank
good, because I'm
good.
I'm not a good person, and I shouldn't be on the streets, and I shouldn't be. I'm no good.
He needs help. The court
Do you
system
want
is
to
not.
stay in jail?
No. Who wants to be in jail?
Well, that's what I'm telling you is you can get out of jail. All you have to do is tell me that you're going to try to make some payments on this case where you owe money from last year. As long as you tell me you're going to try to work on that, I'll let you out of jail.
You know what? I'll try and work on that.
That's all we need to hear.
I'll give up. I've been giving up guitar. I'll give up guitar playing and put my future towards that job.
I'm going to release you from jail because I'm going to kick this out for 90 days. We'll see what you do in the next 3 months. But if you make an effort to make some payments on this case, then you won't even have to come back to court on it, all right?
In the next 3 months, all I have to do is get a job, basically?
Yes. Or do some community service, either way. I think, Ms. Strasser, this might be one for your office to put their social worker involved, maybe get in contact with Tanner. Probably needs some guidance on what to do on this, but I'm not going to keep you in jail on an old case. You just need to pay some money, okay?
Wow. I mean, I can see, I get services through the ACT team. Since if I take my time away from hobbies and smoking pot, see, I'll give up smoking pot, and I'll just, I can really do this.
Well, okay, and like I said, you don't have to have a plan right now. You have some time to work on your plan. I'm going to give you 3 months to sort of come up with a plan. But as long as you're moving in a good direction where you're trying to pay some money on this, you won't have to sit in jail on an old case, okay?
Okay.
All right. So you're going to get out of jail in a few hours, and then you're going to get a court date to come back in 3 months. All right? And that gives you a lot of time to work out a plan, all right?
Can I reside at my grandfather's house?
As long as that's okay with your grandfather, I'm not going to tell you where to live.
Okay, because my grandfather, he'll be able to help me out with rides.
All right, then you're all set.
To work and everything.
We're good to go then for today. You're all set. You should be getting out in a couple hours.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm both.
Oh, it's Tess. Hi, Tess.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Your name?
Hang on.
Melissa Ann Zimmer.
Ms. Zimmer, this is a felony file 244813FY. I'm going to read it to you.
Tess Strasser, on behalf of Ms. Zimmer, for the purpose of arraignment, we have reviewed the charging document and waive a formal reading. We did conduct a screen for indigency and found she does qualify, so she will be receiving court-appointed attorney. We request this matter be set for probable cause and preliminary exam.
All right, ma'am. So you will get the public defender representing you in this matter on this case. Your bond here was set in the amount of $1,000 as cash or surety. Do you wish to be heard on bond?
Yes, we would ask for a personal recognizance bond in this matter. I have represented Ms. Zimmer previously. She has been able to attend her court matters. I do note that one was an extradition case that was clarified and cleared up. It wasn't extradition as she was absconding or avoiding it. It just happened to be what the charge was at that time and where she was located, not that she was actively avoiding the court system. So we ask that be taken into consideration.
I do have 2 fugitives from earlier this year. Not just
Would
one.
you like me?
Well, I just need to know if any of them are outstanding still, or if you were able to clear them up.
On my end, it looks like it is closed as well.
And are you on probation, or are you done, or do you still have outstanding R&O cases downstairs?
Everything is, I am completely legal.
Okay. But for the felony that we're talking about right?
But for the felony.
Well, that's
on a UDAA, I will give you a PR bond. You need to make sure you show up for court, all right? Don't make me look bad letting you out on a PR bond and you don't show up for court.
okay.
So on this, you already have next court dates. Then I'm not going to be able to tell you what they are because I don't see my piece of paper here.
Should be the same days because it's a B case.
Okay, and those
26, 12/30.
So you have probable cause on the 26th of this month and a preliminary hearing on December 30th of this month. That's all in courtroom B in front of Judge Belargin. They should hand you those court dates to you. Make sure you are available on those court dates, but you're all set for today.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And then we have some Wednesdays to take care of.
Okay, so that the first hearing bothers me in a big way, and I think it's a poster child for the fact that our justice system, in many ways, is not capable or is not set up of for handling people who have who need mental help. It's the same system that just shoves them through wherever they are mentally, whatever the process they're in, they do not have the capacity or the ability to process what's going on. It is as wrong. It rubs me completely wrong. It is the wrong thing to do. Now there's the other side of that, where there's a victim out there of a crime in most cases where they see that person as the perpetrator. Whether they had mental capacity to understand or not. And victims might say, hey, you don't let this guy out because this is what happened. This is what they did. But there needs to be other resources. There needs to be something else instead of just rubber stamping these cases through and pushing them through. I mean, this guy's sitting in jail. He literally says, I'm failing at life. I don't understand. Okay. He didn't understand that he needed to just pay on a bond. And that he was in there for that. He's like, just lock me up. Everything I try, I fail at. I mean, I have no idea why I'm here. So hopefully his grandfather can help get him some help for sure. But it was a little hopeful at the end, and I think the judge realized what he was working with a little bit. But also the judge, there's no tools in the tool belt to handle that in the justice system. So. We need to advocate for that. Okay, I'm putting the verdict in the Thurston case, guilty, ag assault, and reckless driving, hung on second ag assault charge. There we go. And then you probably need to spell things right, or else you guys will hassle me. There we go. All right. Need an attorney for sure. Yeah. And of course, drugs are not going to help that. I'm talking about illegal drugs. Most often, illegal drugs are not beneficial when you have a mental condition or mental health issues. So stopping drugs would probably be beneficial. Let's see. All right. There was something else I was supposed to do. Did Josh just send it? What was that? I think there was a text I saw and it's now gone. Whoever sent it, send it again. I don't remember what it was. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Josh, do you know where that hearing is? I've got it sort of pulled up, but I don't know where in the hearing it is. Do we have a timestamp at all? This is a separate hearing from just a little bit ago. Not too long. Back in Judge McNally's court is where we're going. Let's see.
People against Peter Kim, 23B82397C.
It's not this one. We're looking for Stephen Church. Let me fast forward a little bit. He's gone. Still spinning. Let me just drag the mouse. It might be easier than skipping 5 seconds at a time. Let's try this guy.
Kevin Michael Souter, 24U549827.
That's not it. Let's see if it's this one.
Both of those charges. One is your name, ma'am? You're charged with a seat.
Not her. Charged with a seatbelt violation. That's not it.
Okay. You understand English well?
1 hour, 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay. Do you?
I was only like 10 minutes away from finding this myself, Josh.
If you want a lawyer going forward, you're going to have to fill out a petition for one. Do you work?
Here we go.
No, Your Honor, I'm retired.
Where are you retired from?
Ford.
You collecting a pension?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I don't think you're going to qualify, but you could fill out a petition for a court appointed if you want. And you have to disclose all your income, Social Security income, if applicable, pension, et cetera, all right?
Gambling winnings.
And all your assets. I'm going to go ahead and adjourn this. We're going to give you the date of December the 18th. What time, Lisa?
10:30.
At 10:30 in the morning, okay? And again, if you want to fill out a petition for a court appointed, you can do that.
I got a bunch more stamps.
So either fill that out, you then go down the hall,
Send
or if
some
you
more
don't want a
stickers out.
lawyer, go right down the hall. We'll give you a copy of the bond sheet and a copy of your court date notice. Any questions?
No, Judge.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank
Judge.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go. This is the one.
Brownstown ready?
Stephen Church's hearing is what we're listening for.
All right.
Mr. West one is doing this with Judge Hudson, right?
Is this Brownstown's?
Yep.
Are these both Brownstown? Priority Waste LLC. Priority Waste LLC.
Didn't we cover this one?
24B1473221A. B. A and B. Good morning, Mr. Dillon. How are you?
Morning, Judge. How are you?
Pretty good. Your appearance?
Good morning. Alex Dillon on behalf of Priority Waste.
So this could be a plea to impeding traffic, and then both the other charges will be dismissed, correct? That's the safety equipment charge and the flares or no triangles. Is that right?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. And you're authorized there in this plea on behalf of the company?
Yes, I am.
So to the charge impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
All right. I'll accept that plea. I'm going to dismiss the commercial vehicle defective equipment and safety equipment charges on motion of the prosecutor. 240.
We're going to pause. I've got a phone call. Hang on. Hello? 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 Sorry, I tried.
is the total, and they have until, I'll just give them until the 12th unless you think they need more, or 13th unless you think they need more time.
No, that's fine, Your Honor, no problem.
All right, if I don't see you, have a nice Christmas.
Yeah,
Take care. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Okay, so
Stephen William Church, 24B147140.
Priority waste. It's the garbage truck gets cited for impeding traffic. That's like every time they come around my neighborhood.
Where is Stephen Church?
He's on Zoom, Judge. He's coming in.
Is he without a lawyer?
Yeah, he waived his
I'll explain the names.
right to an attorney last time.
Are you Stephen Church?
Yes, sir.
This is People Against Stephen William Church, 24B147140. Tell me your name.
Stephen William Church.
Okay, you're going to have to take your hat off. Now, you talked to the prosecutor and apparently have agreed to plead guilty as charged to telephone harassment. Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that is what you wish to do?
Yes.
If you plead guilty to that offense under local ordinance, it is punishable by up to $500 in fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all of those penalties. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Now, you are presumed innocent. You have the right to a trial by court or jury. There's a constitutional right to a jury trial. The people have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. By pleading guilty, you're giving up those rights, and there will be no hearing or trial. You're giving up your right to proceed to a jury trial and to testify or remain silent. You're giving up your right, if you plead guilty here, to cross-examining the prosecution witnesses, to bringing in your own, to using the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses, and you're giving up the presumption of innocence. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
Now, again, I'm going to tell you, you have the right to a lawyer. I believe you waived your right to a lawyer before, but I'm still going to tell you you have the right to a lawyer. I'll give you an adjournment if you want to hire one. If you think you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer and want one, I'll be more than happy to adjourn this and let you fill out your petition for a court-appointed lawyer and look at that paperwork and decide whether or not you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Do you understand all of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you wish to waive your right to a lawyer, or do you wish to have a lawyer represent you?
I wish to waive a right. I don't want to waste any more time for anybody.
All right. You understand this is kind of serious, right?
Yes.
All right. But you wish to waive your right to a lawyer, am I right?
Yes.
To the charge telephone harassment, how do you plead?
Guilty.
On September 7, 2024, did you make a phone call to somebody that was at 20665 Telegraph Road in Brownstown?
Yes.
All right. Who did you call?
My son's mother, Madeline Fritz.
How many times did you call Madeline Fritz?
I really wasn't counting, to be honest.
Well, okay. Did you call her more than 10 times on that day?
Possibly.
What did you say to her?
Honestly, I don't recall what I said to her.
Mr. Fritz, this is telephone harassment. This only happened 3 months ago. You don't remember at all? I mean, were you talking to her about the weather or how the Tigers did, or what were you talking about?
It's about my son.
Well, what did you say to her specifically?
I may have threatened her. I'm pretty sure I threatened her.
Okay. When you say you're pretty sure you threatened her, what did you say specifically?
Your Honor, I honestly don't recall what I said to her. I'm in mental health treatment right now. I have rage episodes. I have PTSD, so I can't give you a definite answer of what I said.
Okay, that's fair. I just want you to know that before I can take a guilty plea, I have to be satisfied that you're guilty. And so far, what I've gotten is that you made 10 calls and you probably threatened her. If you remember threatening her, tell me that and tell me what you said. If you don't remember threatening her, then I'm going to send this back to the prosecutor and tell them they're going to have to work something else out, or we're going to proceed the trial because there's no factual basis for your plea right now. I don't know what you said.
I probably did.
Listen to me. Were you upset and angry when you called her on that roughly 10 occasions? And I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think you said. Okay. What did you say? Did you threaten her?
I may have. I'm pretty sure I have. I don't have full recollection of what happened.
Okay. Take a plea then.
Do you have enough of a recollection to tell me whether or not you said something that was threatening or annoying or harassing in nature? If you don't, you don't. That's okay.
I obviously called her repeatedly. So.
All right, call the prosecutor in.
This is a seasoned judge, and he's not buying the story.
Your name?
Caitlin.
So I'm not really getting a lot. I'm getting I don't remember, and I called possibly 10 times, and I don't know if there's a factual basis. Can you tell me what the police department thinks he did?
I understand. The police did report that they saw text messages where Mr. Church threatened the victim, Madeline Britt, her father, and her new boyfriend. He threatened to kill them.
All right. Mr. Church, did you hear what the prosecutor said?
Yes.
Did you send a text message or multiple text messages that threatened to kill the mother of your child, and or her father or other family members?
I possibly may have. I don't have any of the messages anymore. I dealing with any of this, I just really want to get done with this. I just want to plead guilty and just move on. This is.
Sir, I'm going to ask you one more time. Do you remember doing any of that, threatening to kill the mother of your child? Okay, I don't know how I'm going to take this plea.
I understand that.
I mean, I don't.
In the alternative, our ordinance does state that it could be harassing behavior such that he continues to text or call her.
He even did say possibly. Did you call her at least 10 times or text her at least 10 times, or don't you remember? If you don't, you don't.
Yes.
She did ask that he stop messaging her. That's any.
Do you remember? Was this your ex-wife or just the mother of your child?
It's my ex-girlfriend, mother of my child.
All right. Do you remember her telling you not to text her anymore or call her anymore?
Yes. That was the last time that I messaged her, which was probably a month ago.
And did you still, after the time she told you not to text her or call her or text her, did you do so after she told you not to?
I think so, yes.
Okay. Are you on probation or parole right now?
No, I'm not.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
You satisfied?
I'm satisfied.
I'm going to accept the plea. Find it to be an accurate plea. No indication of alcohol or drug use, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to order a pre-sentence report. And you're undergoing mental health treatment. Is that true, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where at?
Community CNS, Community Network Services in Waterford.
All right. And did you go over to Brownstown and get fingerprinted and photographed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to add a bond condition here to continue your mental health treatment with CNS, okay?
Yes,
Your Honor. And then we're going to set this for a sentencing, and you have to undergo a pre-sentence report. I'm going to have probation contact you momentarily and determine whether or not I think they'll do it by phone today, but they might set another time for you. We're going to give you a sentence date, but you definitely need to make sure you get a hold of them and do the pre-sentence report. I'd really prefer your sentencing here be in person next time, okay? So you have to show up in person next time. Is that going to be on the 18th, Lisa?
Yes, 8:30.
At 8:30. So just wait right there. We're going to get a hold of probation. Lisa or John or somebody call them and just be patient. They'll come on and they'll either interview you today at this time or they might have you call back. All right. Wish you well. December 18th is your day. And again, that's in person, Lisa, in person. Good luck, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Foley. Carter, are you here on Jones, counsel?
All right.
Yes.
Nehemiah.
That's another one that mental health care is important. He's getting some, but I think in that one, what would be more appropriate for him would be some legal counsel. But he rejected that, which is his right. That's a tough one for the judge. But we're going to jump over to what happened yesterday morning with Judge Simpson, the probable cause conference. So this one comes from Groom and Time. Thank you very much, Groom and Time, for the hot tip on this one. We've got just a tad bit of pretrial.
Sure. The contact of this meeting is being sent to a third party. Okay.
Yeah, so they're recording this shit.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah,
Well,
meeting is now streaming live on YouTube. So they're making a video of us right now. Is what they're saying.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been through this before. Because I'm going through like a custody battle, and I swear to God, my husband's sister was all on the Zoom trying to hear everything we was saying. I was like, God, grief.
No shit.
Everybody want to be in your business, I see.
Hell yeah. I just should know.
All right. So, so this is the preface. Now we're gonna. I can imagine.
They muted this shit again. I can't hear you. See ya.
Okay, there you go. She got muted. Everyone from court just muted everyone. He unmuted to say that, and then now we're gonna fast forward just a little bit, just a little while later. Here we go, about 1:50 when her case comes up, I think. So we're a few seconds.
Round reduction is denied. Round will continue.
Your Honor, what's the next date? What was the next date, Your Honor?
Really? Did I give him? No. I didn't? I didn't want him back. January 2nd, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I wrote it. The scanning went off into it. Oh, and Alan turned down the heat, and it's cold up here.
Alan's the bailiff.
Both of us. You get too hot, we don't care.
Aw.
If you get too hot, we don't care.
It's
Crank the heat. It's freezing.
People don't get this. I get how this works. Like we should have fluid. It's okay, man. We have days like that. Court calls the case People versus Latasha Brock.
She's like, it's me, I win. It's me. Pick me, Judge.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning.
On behalf of the people. Stephanie Cannon on behalf of Ms. Brock. Ms. Brock, could you please state your name for the record?
Lastasia Brock.
Latasia.
Lastasia.
Yes, it is. Latasia. I got it. I looked at it wrong. I'm sorry.
They always do.
Okay, what are we doing?
Your Honor, my client would like to have a preliminary exam in this matter.
All discovery is complete.
Do you want to entertain a misdemeanor offer?
I want to entertain that, yes.
Okay.
Your Honor, may I have just 1 second if the court reaches?
I had sent an email.
A misdemeanor offer from the state?
Want to do a revision of the
Or prosecution?
I suspect probably office.
Your Honor, there may be an offer extended, and I understand that he reached out to the victims regarding this, or complaining witnesses in this matter. Would you be okay with an adjournment of this proceeding, Ms. Brock, or do you still want to exercise your right to a preliminary exam?
What was the first one you said?
We can adjourn this. I know when we discussed it yesterday, you asked for a preliminary exam, but there may be a possible resolution to this shy of that. And I'm just asking if you would like to adjourn it for that purpose, or do you want to go ahead and have your exam?
What would be best for me to do? What would be the right?
Okay.
We're gonna
I'm not gonna have that. You're not gonna have that discussion in open court, okay?
Okay.
I agree.
Brock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjourn this out a couple weeks, let you talk with your attorney and see which way you want to go. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Fair enough?
That's fair. Sounds good.
Okay. Well, thank you. I try.
And what would be the I'm sorry, what would be the date? And would this be in person or would it be on Zoom? Because I'm on a home invasion GPS tether right now.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, Ms. Brock, if you could just let me ask the questions, please.
I
A little bit.
Welsh
Okay.
lady, hello. A year. I'm on a home invasion
Your Honor,
GPS.
That kind of makes it
tether.
look different.
Doesn't it?
Miss Cannon, you are having a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
January 2nd, 2025. 9 a.m.
Thank you so
There's
much,
another
Your
one
Honor.
for the
You're
calendar.
welcome. Continue. January 2nd.
Would
So
it be
talk-
on Zoom?
Well, we might have to do it that way because I don't know that you can be going places.
Right. I
will make the
can't.
request.
All right.
can't
No, it's
go
okay.
nowhere.
So here's what you do. Talk with your attorney
Okay.
because you're kind of locked down right now.
Yeah, I'm on lockdown for sure.
I know. So nobody knew that until you said it.
Yes, I'm confined to my house.
Yeah. Confined to the house. Just it.
The best.
So you know
The
what?
lawyer's
I'll
like,
shortcut
stop
it.
talking.
We'll let her appear via Zoom.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, Your Honor.
all right, because we don't need the form. She gave us everything we need in the form.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. You have a great holiday
Thank you. You
in
too.
your house.
In your house.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh my
Might be
God.
the
Shoot, no, I'm like, she's having so much fun. This is like Crystal. I love it.
Court calls the case. People versus Robert Jobaszewski.
Grooming time. Thank you for that one.
Good morning, Your Honors. Hannah Mackey requesting.
Thank you for that one. Oh my goodness. There are some things you just don't need to say. I'm on a GPS tether for home invasion robbery is probably something you shouldn't just blurt out in court. That's a maybe don't say that part. That's the quiet part. Let your lawyer say as there's another pending matter that we're attempting to resolve, and it would be more convenient if we were able to to do a Zoom for the hearing. That's all. And the judge is like, oh, okay, something else going on. Yeah, no problem. Now the judge is like, oh, it's the home invasion robbery girl. Gotcha. So we'll add that one to the calendar. I think, what was that, January 2nd? Josh, what's your calendar look like in January? We've got quite a bit that first week, I think. Boy Mama, member for 5 months. Thank you very much. Passed my exam and I have my associate officially. Oh, in 4 months with the best people. Merry Christmas, RA fam. Boy Mama times 3. Thank you for sharing that. That is absolutely awesome. Congratulations on passing. We always knew you would. We didn't have any doubts. That is just really cool. Congratulations. Right at the end of the year as well. That's awesome. Welsh Lady Reads, it's good to have you back in here. Hope you're doing great. Yeah, you need to be around more. I was going to list that as one of my grievances tomorrow or on Monday. But yeah. Let's see. Can us non-U.S. members join the Festivus call on Monday without remortgaging? Yes, misconduct. But you'll have to do it through a StreamYard. So it would just be an internet connection with a video camera. Is that fair? We just can't do phone only on that one. Yes, Welsh Lady reads, you are missed for sure. Now, I have to explain this. I promised I would, and I forgot. For those of you who are just wandering in and saying, why are all the names just a little bit different today? We are doing a Festivus stream on Monday. Festivus is a celebration. It's the Festivus for the rest of us. No stress, no gifts, just opportunity for you to air your grievances. There will be feats of strength featured, and of course, all of you will be participating. So we have a lot of people have changed their name to just leading up to this, like Terror Tooth McCabe. There we go. We got the terror in there. Yes, we file grievances over YouTube. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So a lot of people have changed their names to like Regina holds grudges Crawford, to something that that indicates that they have a grudge and they're about to let somebody know about it. And that time is going to be on Monday. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Probably a lot of craziness will ensue. Adam's Airings, thank you very much. My feat of strength will be lifting my book of grievances. Are you booking like a double time slot? Is that what you're saying? How do I change my name? Somebody can put it in chat. I don't know how. I tell you, I'm not changing mine because I'm pretty sure it causes problems with YouTube partnerships. Let's see. Amber reminds me, don't forget, it's not a stream to plug your own channels and no attacking mods. Yeah, we're not going to do the plug all the different channels thing, and we're not going to do attacking mods. Because quite honestly, I can't live without them. And if you offend them, they will leave me. And I can't do that. Let's see. Mods make this community be a healthy split space as best they can. They're amazing. They are really, really good. And they're just awesome people as well. There isn't a grievances list we've got to post to, is there? No, Steve. This is done in person. A grievance is best communicated vocally. Because you all know, you've all received that text where you might have read it and probably came to a different conclusion later on that you found out that the sender intended. Text is so easy to misunderstand tone and everything else. I think to get the full context, we need to hear your voice, air your grievance in full. The funnier, the better. And obviously, let's keep it family friendly, and we'll all be in a good place. No, it's not. Yes. No, it's not. There it is. See? There's one. I think Stevie's yelling. I'm not sure. What time we start on Monday, please? It's probably going to be about 8:30 or 9-ish. I've been really terrible at starting on time lately because we don't have a fixed court date. I wasn't supposed to read that part out loud, rather to yourself, and then read it in a nice way on stream to the people. I think you meant to send that as a mod chat text. Sorry. Hey, you did the buffer. You did the buffer, which means right now, read this. And I did. I just read it out loud. Recovery Addict. Funnier grievance or voice? Are we calling in? You'll be calling in on Monday. Yeah, we'll do call-ins, and I'll do StreamYard. So instead of using this, we'll have the little boxes where I can bring you all on. A lot like, well, it is exactly like how we do the podcast, where we've brought guests before. I'll be sharing the link. I'll put it in the header, and we'll be sort of screening calls and people as we bring them in. Honestly, if you come in on StreamYard and don't have a video, I probably, unless I can do some chat back and forth with you on the side chat, which I'm able to do, and get an assurance of who I'm dealing with and what it is, we might not be able to accommodate you. So cameras are sort of needed on that part. Anyone with a smartphone that will work. It doesn't need a good one. And of course, I'll handle exceptions one at a time. Let's see. Who sent this? Sharon. Sharon, let me take a quick peek here. Ooh. Sarah Boone just got an appellate lawyer appointed. Based on the foregoing, it's hereby ordered and adjudged that Alan Holland, Esquire, oh, poor Alan, I'm sorry, Lucky Alan, is relieved from further representation of the defendant in above styled cause, and Joshua Adams, oh, so Lucky, she's gone through another lawyer. Alan Holland is released from her case, and Joshua Adams, Esquire, is hereby appointed to represent the defendant in this case. So that's her appellate case. Already, yes. Am I surprised? Not really. Holland apparently doesn't do appeals. They've all got legitimate reasons. I mean, everyone who was released has a legitimate reason. But just got here, missed the verdict. Did you miss it? Yes, you did. It's right here in the pinned message. The verdict in the Thurston case, there was no video. The court neglected to go live. The verdict was guilty on ag assault and reckless driving and hung on the second ag assault charge. How's this name change? Boy, Mary Mama 3. It looks great. You throw Mary in there. It's definitely seasonal. We were talking about Sarah Boone. We're talking about all of them. We're talking about everything today. Can we do a poll on how many lawyers Sarah Boone will go through for appeals? I think it's going to be 2. Just 2. Elder Scrolls Grinch. I can't do StreamYard. Our internet is too slow. I'll have to watch YouTube and anything else in the low settings. Elder Scrolls, are you in the United States? Where are you located? Previous lawyer stated he would not be the lawyer for this part. Yeah, because now that he's off the case, he can write his book, right? And get the money back. I have agreements with the court not going live for the verdict. Yes, all right. You can call in. You can call in for that. You can do a phone call. We'll have the burner phone running. We'll have the StreamYard connections. Yeah, Wisconsin can call the burner phone if that works. Jinx, I just saw that. Heartbreaking news in Germany. They had a vehicle plow into a crowd, a Christmas market. I've heard that there were 11 fatalities. Really, really terrible. I realize the holidays can be really, really awful for a lot of people. Don't make it awful for everybody else. Don't do that. Don't do that. I want to do StreamYard because I hate the delay with the burner. Understand? StreamYard actually has a much longer delay. If I live stream through StreamYard, the delay from when I say it to when you see it is about 10 seconds longer than if I do it the way through the burner right here. He was a doctor that drove through there? Adams Arians, I think that we're going to have a lot of grievances. At least I hope so. The Germany guy is apparently a doctor. Did he survive? I imagine he did. He was in the vehicle that protected him. Iris, just Iris is all I can say because I can't say that word. Well, Mrs. Ari is laughing at me. Hey, what's up? Sorry. First of all, she snuck into my studio without saying a word. She just
Which is a huge advantage to how the cameras are placed right now. I have to say, I have a grievance. If you're going to move the cameras, then I can't sneak in.
I'm okay with this. But look I will organize the boxes behind you.
Okay, no. That's lame. That's like me saying, I will get the ingredients for something and I will put them on the counter.
Any box that does not have tech on the outside pictured, I'll remove. How about that?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's at least 2. I see 3 boxes that would go. I'm thinking.
People help me here.
I'm thinking 8:30 is a good start time.
When? Oh, Monday.
I mean, how early is too early? Because I don't want to cause people's grievances by being too early or too late. I don't want that to be the main grievance.
I think it'd be awesome if you went from like 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. and be like, I don't know, I was there, guys. What's the matter with you?
You missed it? Catch it on the replay. Leave it in the comments. Nope. That would be a lot of grievances. How far do I have to go back for the verdict? Right at the very beginning, Drama Llama. It was not a video. That's the catch. The court in Thurston never came back with video. There was a verdict, but it was done off video.
Man, it looks like 3:30 a.m. may actually be more ideal for a lot of people.
Sure.
Bring it.
8:30 sounds good. 8:30 is a good time. Man, the news from Germany. Did you see that? There was a Christmas market. A guy, apparently a doctor, 50-year-old doctor from Saudi Arabia, drove a car into a Christmas market and
He
killed
drove a car in, or like he lost control of it?
No, like Daryl Brooks.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's terrible. People, don't be bad. Anyway. See, Mary Boy Mama says, I'm stuck with this name for 2 weeks. A few of you are finding out that the name changes are semi-permanent. Yes, 2 weeks. It's okay. We won't make fun of you constantly.
I had to go online and do like YouTube video search how to change my YouTube name.
Well, suspected of explosive. So that goes from just like,
nut job.
Yeah, to terrorism really quick. I mean, either one could be terroristic.
Yeah, I think it depends on what your definition, but it could be, yeah.
Man. You can change it twice in 14 days. Okay, there's all sorts of names coming in here. Some of them I cannot read. Sorry, I did not realize I put that on the screen.
Guys.
I might not click on many of your comments there. I'm reading them, but I can't say your name.
Yeah, that...
Zimmy, it's just 2 hours from you.
Oh. Is this breaking? Is this...
Yeah,
what?
Well, just this afternoon, which will be evening for Germany, nighttime.
And so then what happened? They arrest him? I mean, they know who he is.
It sounds like it. Let's see. 9 a.m.
They're just going to change it on you.
I'm sure Germany has terrorism charges. Germany is all of Europe has dealt with different types of crimes like this. Most of the world has, so I'm sure they've got the ability on the legal front to charge appropriately. So whatever you change it to after the Festivus name is the one that sticks for 14 days. Yeah.
Oh, so you guys get 2 Festivus names and then you're stuck.
Well, see, Thomas, he changed it to Who Watches the Weather Anyway or something like that.
Yeah.
And now he's changed it back. So if we can convince him to change it one more time to something funny, then he's stuck for 2 weeks with that.
I think he might be stuck with Thomas. Like the second change sticks.
Maybe. He's like,
and I'm back.
He's not going to risk it. You won't see any more name changes there, I think. He's playing it safe. Oh. When was the last time you went live at 8:30, not including the podcast? We're talking AM. Monday, we're doing AM. Did everyone think I was doing evening? And I got that, Adam. You're jabbing me saying I was 30 minutes late to my own podcast. We're doing 8:30 in the morning. Is that what we decided on?
Not me.
You can make a guest appearance.
I could, like 3 hours in, I'll be like, okay, now I'm awake.
Yeah, we'll have fun. It's gonna be good. I'm Wayne. Thank you, Bah Humbug. I appreciate that. I never would have just got that from the name change. I do like the name though. You changed your name as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it easy?
No, I had to watch a video on it. It's not too bad once you get the instructions of how to do it, but I couldn't figure it out.
Let's see. Please, guest appearance by Mrs. R.A. I will put in an appeal on your behalf.
Yeah,
Not laid off since I got a new job. I'm still paid. So, okay. There we go. If RA changes, then does the channel change too?
Yeah.
Purple Coconut, I think on partnered channels, name changes are much more serious things.
Yeah. It's less funny. Well, I'll be like, where'd you go?
Like you can demonetize your channel that way. So I've got to be careful.
It took you like 8 name changes.
Adam is probably the name change king.
I know. Your timing is just impressive.
Okay. Am I the only one that doesn't know what the Festivus is? Welsh lady. There, if you go to Google and you search go to YouTube and you search Seinfeld, like the TV show, the American TV show. It's a comedy sitcom, Seinfeld. Festivus compilation. It's probably 2 or 3 minutes long, and it will show you what it is. It's basically a made-up holiday where people complain about things they don't like. They wrestle each other to show dominance, and
they do.
And they.
Okay, so like you and I are the only ones. Okay, no.
Yeah. Mrs. RA is going to make an appearance. We'll spread the mat out here and have a referee. We get to wrestle.
That's not happening.
Anyway, so we're doing a Festivus. Mostly, we're going to focus on the airing of grievances.
Yes, like all the way we're focusing on that. Oh, out comes the skeleton.
I kept pulling and it was wound up. Was that me? Oh, that was me. I hit the crickets. So we have this skeleton who is currently occupying the pole. This is our Festivus pole. He's going to stay right there for a minute. The Festivus pole. I didn't understand that. I knew I should not do any tinsel, but I didn't understand I shouldn't do lights. So I put lights on it, and so it lights up beautifully like this. Matter of fact, there's like 6 feet of lights underneath me as well that also light up because the pole is small and the lights were big.
And it's connected to our front porch where the lights are still on from last year.
Do you want to be a guest or not? Anyway, hey, can you check something for me?
What?
I have a Festivus candle. If you want to just see if you like the scent on this
Smell
one. Yeah.
Is it terrible?
It's apple and maple bourbon. She did 2 sniffs.
It doesn't smell like anything. I have like COVID of the nose. Hang on. It doesn't.
You are the most
smell
fortunate person I know. It is.
Is it bad?
It is so bad. It makes my eyes water.
That's crazy because that candle we have in the other room, we lit it and I could like taste the candle. It was so bad, but you weren't bothered by that one at all.
You can, speaking of deconstruction, you can just set this in a room that you want to remodel and light it, and the paint will just peel off the wall.
That's a new technique. Next project. That was mean. It smells bad and you gave it to me? Scott.
Maybe you have a grievance now. Take it up on Monday in the proper forum.
That was a misfire, though, because apparently I can't smell.
It is so bad, guys. I didn't know.
It doesn't
You
smell
can't
like
smell that.
any. I mean, I can smell something, but it doesn't smell bad. That evergreen candle, though.
She's broken. I don't know what to say. Let's see.
Just carry on. We're not listening.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer. You do not need to have StreamYard. This is the cool thing about StreamYard. If you can click on a link in chat on a smartphone or on a computer, you can connect. If you have a browser, it will connect. You don't need to have StreamYard. It does it. It does it for you. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to download or install nothing. It's not a pay for.
Okay,
it's
now
super easy.
What does it smell like to you?
Like disappointment and grievances. I read the label.
Festivus for the rest of us smells like disappointment, infused with grievances, made with genuine
feats of strength.
Feats of strength. How did they spell that? Okay, directions. Are you an idiot? Excuses. Serenity now. Tinsel free. I don't.
Read the back.
I would never pick it from a lineup, but it doesn't smell bad.
It's so bad.
Oh my gosh. I can't read this. Genuine fire starter. I will get a microscope and therefore be able to read the back of this stupid candle. I can't read that. That's too small.
I will help you because I had the same problem here. Read that.
Okay. I will burn down your house. Don't burn me and leave me like Miss Barrymore would. Keep wicks trimmed to 1/4 inch and only light me for 4 hours at a time. Unless you want to see some hot firefighters. Oh.
No.
Apples and maple bourbon.
No, not oh.
Raven Hills. What? They spelled hill wrong. Candle Company.
Anyway, we'll light that candle for Festivus as well. And I will let it burn as long as I'm able.
Maybe it'll smell bad to me when it's lit. I don't know.
Everyone's like, that oh.
That's not what I meant.
Everyone got that oh.
Come on, that's not what I meant.
Yes. Let me just explain. You do not need any special software. If you have a smartphone with a camera on it, you can use that. You can go to the live stream, and I'll put the link in chat, and you just click the button, and it will connect, and you will be on live with me. That's how easy it is. But just be warned, you will be on live with me. So
all of your protections will have been given up.
make sure everyone's dressed for the day, up and ready. Make sure there's no distractions in the background that aren't aware that they're going to be on the internet.
Be careful
live.
of your mirrors.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have done Zoom. You know how this goes.
Yes, that's it. We don't want a whole bunch of people to suddenly have another grievance. Why are eggs $9 a dozen? Are they $9 a dozen?
No, but oh my goodness, I can't remember what I went to buy today. I think it was cereal or something, and it was like $12 or I don't remember. Something that I was like, I'm not buying that. Oh, it was cookies because I hurt my toe. I know I'm whining, but I hurt my toe, and so I was like, oh, I can't make any cookies, so maybe I'll just buy some. And they were, I think, $4 a pack. And I thought, I am not.
Are you talking like Oreos?
Cookies. No, it was like knockoff at Lidl.
Lidl knockoff. So it's a small package.
Yeah.
Because they always cheat you a little bit on the size.
I think they do.
Then it's knockoff brand, and it's still full price.
And then some. It was like, hey.
Maybe there's a run on cookies.
Yeah. All the people who were like, my toe hurts, I can't cook.
$4.49 for a dozen eggs today at Target, North Texas. Highest I've seen here.
Whoa.
Just went to the store, $9 a dozen. Lisa, are you in Hawaii?
Goodness, I made scrambled eggs for breakfast. I had no idea this was happening.
Yeah, I should have enjoyed them a little more. I didn't realize.
I know, they're gold now.
Our retirement.
Oh my goodness. We haven't bought them in a while, so I don't know.
We have like 2 18-pack of eggs left.
Oh no. Don't touch them.
Apparently we need to lock them in the safe.
I know. Did Mr. E, you hurt your toe? No one told us. Is that him laughing? Or crying? I can't tell. My eyes aren't. I can't tell.
So it's a crying.
Oh, crying. Yeah, I kicked a couch.
Pasture raised, $7. It's time to get a chicken. How much is a chicken? I can tell you it can't be very expensive because a cleaned, cooked, seasoned chicken is like $4.99 at Costco in the rotisserie section. Okay, they've got to be cheap without putting all that labor.
But you have to feed them, and you have to have somewhere for them to be contained. From Kiki.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Yep, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. We're gonna get it sorted out. We'll have instructions. It'll be really, really simple. You'll be amazed. And once you realize how easy it is, you'll want to do it more often. It's true. Let's see.
We've talked about getting chickens over the years, but mostly it's a Scott idea, and it doesn't come with the attached commitment to do the work. And so I'm like,
What are you saying?
I don't think I want to do this.
These Scott ideas, they don't come with the commitment. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm excited. You guys, I hope you're have a good weekend lined up. We did not get Dr. G on. We had talked about possibly, Lynn, we had talked about him possibly coming on today. He's got some things going on that have kept him pretty busy on the personal front. So we're hoping to get with him. Obviously, the holiday season makes it a little bit more complicated as everyone's doing family things.
Yeah.
But we still want to get with him and catch up with our witness, our defendant from that other case when he took the stand. I can't even remember his name now. It was the anniversary murder one.
I don't know. I remember your name, and I'm like, woohoo! That's all
I
I need
remember
to
your
do.
name too.
We're good. Everybody else, sorry.
Mel, did we get a verdict? We did. It's right here. Unfortunately, there's no video to go along with it. Josh called the courthouse and got the update. They just forgot to go live.
You called the courthouse? Josh, you rock star.
I know, and he like would not take no for an answer. So it was pretty good.
Good job. I see these names. I'm like, I don't know what that means. I feel like maybe I should not say that out loud.
Let's see. Can I just use an internet smartphone on Monday? Yes. The names are great. I love it. I'm sure we're going to get a few more names over the weekend and on Monday as well.
This reminds me.
Like Shark's now Snark. You notice that?
That's awesome. This reminds me of that time that everybody was so stinking hilarious. They're like, take my lunch money, take my retirement, it's fine. This is for my insulin.
My kids ate last week. It's okay. Yeah.
A lot of really funny people in this chat. I really hope they're funny.
The Henri Jules says, I'm getting ready to go to Comedy Club for my birthday tonight. Ready for some more laughs.
Awesome.
Happy birthday. I'm glad we got to sing to you this morning, Jules. Ready for some more laughs. Had a smile.
This is the other Jules. You guys are so funny.
Yeah, it's the Henri Jules.
So, Jules, I love comedy clubs. I love funny people.
Last time I called the courthouse.
We've been trying to reach you.
Come on down. Come see the judge. Oh, my goodness.
That's funny. Well, they're all just like, oh, I'm not going to be that guy.
Let's see. Don't poke the toe. This is Josh. Oh, this is Josh. So Josh is don't poke the toe. Look, he's got the bandage instructions and everything.
Oh.
You could have used those
I
earlier.
watched videos about that, too. This morning, I was like, how do I do this?
Buy an ostrich, bigger eggs. How often do they lay?
Huge.
Are they a daily layer like a chicken?
No, but like you cook one, you're like, all right, we're good for a couple weeks.
Can I put you on my grievance team? All right, for a YouTube gift problem. Can try. 80s. I literally have raised this issue with my channel partner, and
you have a channel partner?
Yeah.
Who is it?
I don't know. It changes every 6 months.
Oh,
But
you're talking about your advisor
the lady from
person.
YouTube, the advisor, yeah. That she every time we talk, she's like, "You need to make more money. You need to make more money."
I think that's just their script, though.
That's because they get money when I make money.
Yeah.
That's why.
We need you to make more money.
Whose verdict are we waiting for? We're actually done, Mel. We're just wrapping up for the day.
I was like, why? Why are we still here?
We've had a crazy day today. I've loved every minute of it, though. Let's see. Regina holds grudges. Crawford, you need to remember all the name changes by Monday. Teresa grumbles. Ostriches are grumpy, though.
They may fight you off.
Adam's airings. This is hilarious. You want to read this?
The camera's in the way.
How about put it up on the big screen?
Okay. Mrs. Ari's search history. How do I change my name? How do I bandage my toe? How do I get my husband to help me more? How do I flee the country quickly? That's a really bad list. They're like, what are you doing? Sorry, that was really loud.
Which countries don't extradite? That's the next one. Are we getting Panda Express tonight?
We are not.
Oh, you started so well. Thank you for helping me find my new identity. Glad we could help. I really could. That's awesome. All right, you guys. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. It is that time.
Where are the hot firefighters? That is not what I meant.
Tisha, shut it. Just said, I just had Panda Express. These are so good.
Oh my goodness.
Just in case I don't make it on Monday, and all right, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful day. Welsh lady, thank you very much. It's wonderful to have you here. I hope you're doing well.
And having Merry Christmas.
Yes. We'll be back on Monday. Have yourselves a great weekend. I have some wrapping to do, some gift wrapping to do.
Yeah, the one thing that I will not wrap is my own gifts.
She'll buy them, but she won't wrap them.
I gotta draw the line somewhere.
Yeah. So. All right, we're going to call it a day. I'm going to tonight, this weekend, take all this down, haul this out, and bring that over here. We're gonna have a new desk next time we go live. I'm really excited, and then we'll do some rapping. Like that. We'll do some rapping. I just spit on the mic. I apologize. You all heard that in HD. Tonight, when you go home, please hug the people you love. Smile at someone to make their day just a little bit better. And please stay safe till we go live again on Monday morning, 8:30 a.m. with the Festivus live stream. Bring your grievances. Be prepared to participate. It's going to be wonderful. Have a good weekend. I'll see you.